Hello again, friends. This is Mike with another update from the spiritual front, if you will. Just past couple days, I've had my mother and son come through, and some of the things they've told me, every time they do this, it leads to more questions. But I just want to share with you what some of those things are, and it ties in, of course, with this whole thing about questioning death and what happens afterwards. So we've talked before about life review and life purification and what that means after we pass away. And it's kind of like purgatory, but not. Everybody has to do it. Everybody goes through it. You can't get prayed out of it. And my son had been in life review for years, and my mother told me that he was out of life review. This is like 2 weeks ago she came through. And so he came through last night, and he was all excited. And he was out of life review. Now, just as a quick reminder how this works, and I know this still blows my mind, but Spirit comes and visits me through a medium. I call her RM, the reluctant medium, because she didn't ask for this gift, and frankly, it bothers the heck out of her. But my son came through RM, and first my mother came through. And there's specific ways that they let her know who they are. And so she recognizes them, she opens up to them. And my mother said, "Hey, I'm with all my family are here now." She was very happy, very much at peace. And she said that her son had gone through life review, her grandson, my son, and that they're all together and happy. I thought that was wonderful. And she said something that, this is another point to ponder, but she said that our time when we're going to die is determined before we're born. And there's nothing that we can do to change that. It's all planned out before we're born. So that was interesting and more food for thought. But here's the funny thing. So Matt came through, and RM was actually asking him the questions. I wasn't actually speaking to him directly at the time. And so she asked him what he was doing. He said he was out of life review, and he was surfing. He was surfing with Kelly. Now, Kelly, for those of you that followed any of my videos, Kelly is a young woman who died about the same time Matt did. She committed suicide. It was a terrible tragedy for her family. She had young children. And I met her father when I was in a session with another medium, and it wasn't by accident that we were both there. But Kelly and Matt went through life review together, and they're both out. So he said he's surfing with Kelly. And RM asked him, does he fall off the surfboard, or is he like a perfect surfer in heaven? And he said that he's not a perfect surfer. He does fall. He's still learning how to surf. He always wanted to do that as a young man. When Matt grew up, he was spent a lot of time on the beach. We're lucky enough to have relatives that had a home on the beach up in New Jersey, and Matt loved the beach. And Matt was also a lifeguard for a number of years in Longport, New Jersey, a job that he loved. But he never got to surf, and so he said, I want to surf. That's what I'm doing. And so RM asked him if he ever got hurt falling off the surfboard, and he said no. He said, "What are they going to do? Kill me twice?" So he still has a lot of humor. He's the one that told me before when I asked him for the lottery numbers. He said, "Pop, your lottery numbers are 36, 24, 36. So he's still just as funny in spirit as he was here on Earth. But he said, "Nope, what are they going to do? Kill me twice?" So he's surfing. And I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was pretty funny. And there's another thing too that I'll just extend this video a little bit. My mother has told me that I asked her if she had been in a previous life. I was able to talk to her through RM. And she said that, yes, she had a previous life, and her name had been Chloe. And of course, I'm trying to get as much information as I can from her before she fades. And because that's what happens, especially females seem to fade quicker than males. I don't know why. RM doesn't know why. But she said that she had lived in France. Told me she was in France, and she picked grapes in a vineyard. That's what she had done. And she got into this whole thing trying to describe to me through RM how you pick grapes and how you feel the ripe or the not ripe, and you throw away the bad ones. And RM was like, I don't really care anything about picking grapes, but she insisted upon explaining it to her. And then she said she died. I asked her how she died. She said she died when she fell and hit her head. And she was 16, almost 17. And she was running through the vineyard, and her father, she said, Papa told me not to run, but I ran anyway. She slipped on some grapes that they had thrown away, and she fell and hit her head on a stone. That's how she died. She said she died in 1803. So here's the thought that I had. My mother has told me in her afterlife right now, she and my father are traveling around the United States visiting national parks because that's something they always wanted to do. And Matt's apparently surfing, I don't know where yet, but he said he's surfing with Kelly. And I've had other people tell me that they're singing or that they're playing golf. And I'm just wondering if you continue to live the life that you had on earth in spirit. So for example, my mother's traveling around visiting national parks in the United States. When she was Chloe and she passed away, did she do Chloe things in 1800s France? Do people who pass away live the afterlife that they envision or that they create in that era that they lived? You know, and if they peek over a wall and they see what we're doing here in the 21st century, say, hey, I want to do that instead of hanging out in France in the 1800s. I don't, obviously I don't know, but it's just something else to think about, because I've heard that you can create the life that you want in spirit, and you can have the house that you want or the experiences that you want, because you manifest all this instantly in spirit. And that's great. You know, I kind of understood that, but what are you manifesting if you die in the 18th century? You're manifesting what that life was then, and do you continue that for eternity? Or now my mother is my mother, not Chloe, and she's manifesting national parks in 2000. So nobody knows how that works, and I'm going to continue to ask questions, and I'll share that with you as I learn these kind of things. But Matt just cracked me up. He's surfing. You know, I don't know what I thought he was going to do. I thought maybe he was like going to be playing harps at the foot of the throne of God and singing and praising God, because that's the image that we learned in school, right? That we're all going to go to heaven and just praise and glorify God. And I always kind of thought maybe that was it would be cool, but I don't know what we do in heaven the whole time. Apparently we do whatever we want to do. So he's not playing the harp, he's surfing. I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was pretty funny. I'll update with more, because every day brings something new. And every time I get the chance to interview spirit this way, I learn something new. And yes, I know it's crazy and woo-woo, and I never would have anything to do with this. I also want to encourage you, if you'd like to subscribe to wherever you're seeing this. I have 2 channels now on YouTube. One is The Soul Unleashed, which continues, of course, but I also created Question Death TV, because I want to put specific videos there that deal with the afterlife, and only those kind of things, like this video. So this will be on Question Death TV, but I do other things on the Soul Unleashed where I talk about Catholicism or the Blessed Mother or those kind of things, so they'll stay on the Soul Unleashed. Anyway, pretty cool, pretty weird, but I want to share with you. Thank you. Bye-bye.